Here's another one. I think I would probably bottom.
That's what I was wondering too. Yeah.
I can dig it out a little bit, and then maybe we can see if we can just.
Yeah. Just turn it over. Yeah. No, I agree.
I almost want to just axe through it because.
Is it that soft?
No.
Oh.
But it's that very.
Oh, I see. It's soft.
It's all rotten stuff.
Yeah. Oh, ground contact.
I think we're through.
Yep. Awful close, not.
Yeah, it's wiggling independent.
Nice. Pretty good.
Okay, do you want the strap? Absolutely. Or how are you guys going to wiggle it off?
I can make stuff on top and try to give it a little kick. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me get out of the way. Let's go to the same side.
Yeah, exactly. I'm waiting for you.
Yeah.
Strap it or just keep pushing?
I think we might just keep pushing. We actually got this guy right here. We probably should do something with too.
Yeah. I'm going to wiggle it a little bit because.
Yeah, if we can get it pointed the right direction.
Well, I can get it down the trail more. So by the time we do get to that spot.
Oh, yeah, we won't have it.
Yeah, I'll flip it over. Good.
Out of the way. It gets blasty.
Yeah.
Whack with that.
You want to use your tool or my tool?
Oh, for the.
Get
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure I can. That looks pretty solid. I don't think I can get it.
That's very aesthetic.
Isn't that cool? Yeah.
Giant beaver.
Exactly.
Everything was fine until the 6 foot tall giant man-eating beaver.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All of a sudden. Yeah.
And now do we want that?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
How manicured are we going here?
Right next to you guys and swinging.
Okay.
That one's moving.
Yeah. Kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, I would assume that's like the root. Loose too.
Is it?
Should have moved the camera closer.
Better.
I win.
Yep, you win.
Of course.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, by all means, if you want to play with cameras, feel free.
Sweet.
Cameras. It's really good if you drop trees right next to cameras.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
Yeah, that's how we get the good footage. So,
Yeah, just not on the camera.
Yeah, we're close, but All right, so how far are we down the trail, and how far?
I don't know.
I think we're almost there.
Yeah.
I think the next.
What is was our stopping point a half mile?
Was
It
that
said 0.6 is what it said. So let's
Russell
see.
Creek, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So okay, so we're going to.
Yeah, so it might just be around the corner.
Actually, there's his little super map will tell.
Yeah. The GPS will push on there.
So I would assume the red line is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Or
was
the
thinking there
yellow
might
line.
be something up there, but then I looked around the corner
The
and.
Whitewater or the Russell
We
Creek
gotta-
crossing.
yeah.
It was doable when I did it several years ago. That doesn't mean anything now, but
Go for it. Don't wait for me.
All right. Bye.
I'm the slow idiot who decided to bring my entire pack down here.
You got the first aid kit.
And I got all my water and I got all my film gear and.
You got all that stuff too. Yeah.
Now that's interesting.
Yeah, I was like, and do we have a beast warrior? Yeah,
Yes,
we card
exactly.
with him. And we're
What do
giving
we
our
got?
ACL really good training.
2 more? Okay. So yeah, I think we're gonna have our 10, and then he said the other bigger one is up towards
Yeah.
that one. So
Cool, and then we can just come out back out here and just like start doing brush and tread. And
Perfect.
then-
There's not a whole lot of brushing to do here. I mean,
I've heard that it's like down by the creek,
Oh,
is,
the
by
big
Russell
one.
Creek is where it's really
okay, good. Because so
We're
far,
right there. If you want to take a look and see, I mean, it's
we could brush this, but it's just not.
yards, I'd say.
Well, I guess we'll take a quick look at it.
Hey.
We're thinking there definitely needs to be some tread down there, so what we can do is probably finish Logout today,
Okay.
and then tomorrow we'll come back down here and then just start.
And brush or
Huh?
and brush or.
Brush and tread.
Yeah, this looks pretty good right now, but it
Down
could be
there
better.
is kinda gross.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think most of the problem I see up here is punji sticks
Yeah.
and right, and this just looks
So like, this uphill stuff is the stuff I want to remove.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Because more people are just going
Yep. That needs to be cut.
I get that out of your way.
good.
I think I just hit those with a Pulaski.
I know.
Almost there.
Oh, is that? Okay.
Probably equal amounts of work.
Yeah.
It's more
It's that size. It's like, yeah.
it's more preference than
Enjoyable hacking.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just the next guy. Here, I'll get it. You got the saw.
One last little bit hanging on
A
there.
little bit hanging there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty.
Super saw guy.
Yep. Unless someone else wants to have the honor for the last one for the day.
Well, you've carried it the whole
Okay.
way.
All right.
Then I'm not going to do it.
Right.
Alright.
You had the joy of carrying it.
I did. Yeah, it's actually not as bad as it was. It's actually pretty comfortable. So.
It is faster than the chainsaw.
Yeah, it actually, as long as it doesn't come out. Yeah, actually the teeth are different size on it too. I think they're smaller on the front and bigger on the end, just so you, so you start and get more.
Yeah.
I know.
Eh,
I think
this entire place is an overhead hazard.
No.
Our place is no good.
There really is no good spot. No.
Once, but
Yeah, I mean, it's just like.
so far I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, exactly. It's just gotta keep rolling and just.
You practically are in a position where if somebody's standing around waiting to do something, they should be looking up.
See it moving.
No, I kind of missed it just by a little bit. There we go.
It's like butter.
Perfect. Yeah,
Nice.
It's nice and wet. It cuts really easy.
All right, how many
That's so much easier than hauling from the bus.
Oh, I know. I'm glad we didn't bring the crosscut in.
how many growth rings are on that guy?
No setup.
That is a dense tree. Look at that thing.
I think we ought to be able to just, yank it that direction? Okay, I'll let you yank.
I'm going to pivot it and then.
Except for you're yanking it towards yourself downhill.
You okay?
I don't like it.
Yeah, well, there's that.
Yeah. I think we give it a good kick. Come on.
We're there. Or more there.
Yep. 3 feet. 3 feet?
Oh, 3 feet. Yeah, I gotta
That's
have
right.
extra.
Put your arms out. We're good. Yeah.
No, it's
Now there's room for a passing lane here.
Exactly.
Okay, one more.
Oh, that's fine. Got that thing
Yeah,
over
you
here
got
too.
that one.
And now for the main course.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So before you put away all the tools,
I know, exactly. I was so excited.
this one we might want to Pulaski again.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you had fun doing that last time.
Just given the
I know.
How far off the ground? Yeah.
It is. I can start with the crosscut until I still feel comfortable.
you tell me. I mean,
Yeah. Why don't I do that? I'll just go down a little bit until it's getting close to it. We're gonna start getting dirt, and then we can go the rest of it. Let's see if that works.
We can also
or
use
we
the.
could just pull it off the.
I think we might be able to just roll it.
There's 4 of us. Let's just.
Let's try if we can move it.
I think we pull it down. Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like when I first checked it, it was movable. It was just would it.
I'd say you're uphill right here.
It's all nice and slick from getting burned off.
Uphill on this one.
Where you want me to? We're like trying to figure out where's a good place for me to stand.
Oh, you could grab the butt end and.
Grab the butt end.
Grab the butt end.
Hi, butt end.
Yeah, I can kind of move this up on
that
this
way. We're gonna go for the lift.
From the knees. Ready?
Right.
1, 2, 3. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
We off?
We're off. We're
Yeah, I
done.
would say,
Alright,
yeah, it's good
Wait for
enough.
me.
Good enough.
The only thing faster than cutting is not cutting.
Right?
It's just like it just fell down right there. Perfect.
Yeah, and that also improves the aesthetic. So
Exactly.
also
It-
cannot
there's
argue.
no cut. It looks
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah.
Small drag marks. So
Did you see our beaver chew back there?
Wow. Yeah.
I also saw somebody's water bottle way back.
That was mine.
I figured it was
I was
mine.
about out of water. I didn't bring my filter. It's like, I'll leave just a little bit in here and I'll bring it right back.
We are at 4 o'clock.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is probably a good place to say, hey, let's finish the logout today and call it done.
Okay.
And we'll go find a camp. We might be slow getting at the camp. I to leave his pack at the junction, and I'll come back and
We'll get it. Yeah.
Yeah, one of us can come back.
One of us can come back.
I've already
He
offered.
offered and he didn't want to do it. Yeah, I know. I think.
And
Yeah.
actually, I didn't feel like I was like, I think my pack is actually heavier.
No, don't say that.
But
Yeah.
that's like the Is there a good position in there?
So here's a good discussion about sidebind too.
Yeah.
It's not.
I'll start on the top. I'll fall
Not that there is any, but this has the indicators of.
It does.
So one thing to look for in sidebind is as a tree comes down, it'll skid down the side of a tree. And not that you've got their skid marks on this, but
There's a little bit right here.
fresher ones, it's a lot easier to tell when like half the bark is gone.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell there's a little bit where this branch hit right here, but I think if you're far back here, you'll be in pretty good.
Well, and I think with that break right there, that's pretty much removed all this.
But it's like, see right there, and then just like, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
That was a really good teaching point. I appreciate that. Thanks, Max.
Does this all have a name?
I was gonna let it pop up. I know we should get
Because right now my nickname for it is the butter knife.
butter knife. Good.
Because everything you cut with it just cuts like butter.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a little bit dry, so it might be a little bit more. It's still going.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
So in lieu of another name, I hereby dub the butter knife.
Yeah.
That thing is floppy.
A little bit. Alright. I can see it opening up on the bottom. A little bit.
Now you can see it from back here.
I can hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
And clear. And even more clear.
Good deal. Alright.
I will always eat a cookie, but be warned what happens to me on sugar.
You bounce off the walls or you fall asleep?
I start carrying everybody's pack.
Oh,
It's usually what happens.
so whose pack do you want to carry? You can carry mine. Just kidding. It's all good. It sounds like a good plan.
So here's the bridge, the footbridge,
Oh yeah,
and it's supported by this log right here, and you see that it's
Yeah.
fractured.
yeah.
It's fractured right there.
Squish cookies.
And
Everybody
it's all-
must eat
it's
cookie.
right
Hi,
down
Josh.
there.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely take, I'll go for one. Yeah.
If you're not hungry, too bad. She wants the weight off of her back.
Exactly, no.
I
It
totally
really
get
doesn't.
it.
It doesn't really bother me. Weight on my back does not bother me. I just figure it's good training for something.
Yeah.
Well, they're still solid.
Yeah.
So how many days have you guys been up in here, Victor?
So it's Monday.
Monday. Oh wow.
We're gonna leave on Monday.
Yeah. And there's,
Do you go out Whitewater or do you go out the?
Whitewater.
yeah, we saw your trucks out there.
You did. We saw your trucks,
Had
yeah.
to be you or Forest Service is being real nice to us.
We boxed,
Yeah.
we boxed you in so you can't get, you
Yeah.
Oh,
can't
yeah.
leave.
Yeah.
It's been smooth so far.
I wonder what does that.
Oh, it's when it comes from the glacier.
Ah, is it aeration or is
No,
it?
it's the ground up glacier flower, they call it.
Okay.
Rock.
Pumice.
Pumice got brought up so far it's just floating.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But the trail circles around this way. So that is, and it's not 22 inches.
No.
But
it's 10 maybe.
where's Aaron?
Yeah, it's actually there.
Oh, he must have gone up ahead to scout. I will, I guess, set up a camera and start delimbing.
Yeah.
Do we want to delimit?
Want to? Well, probably wouldn't hurt. Yeah, we're gonna have a hard time rolling it otherwise. And then I can make, let's see.
Although in some ways the limbs kind of help you.
Keep it off the ground.
But
maybe?
the problem is that the direction we want to roll it in is onto the switchback.
I know.
It's definitely not a...
As fast as that cuts, I'm almost tempted to cut it into smaller pieces
Okay.
and cut it and take it over there.
Sure, that sounds good.
Point of debate.
Yeah.
Now, how are we on overhead hazards?
Well, we got some
Lots of them.
here, but I
Yeah.
don't think they're gonna do anything.
Less from other things.
But this isn't gonna interact with
Yeah.
any of them, so
I am going to swing.
Okay.
I am gonna back up.
Swing. This is a fresh one.
Yeah.
It's kinda soft.
Not just snapping out. Yeah.
Probably going to be easier with a saw.
Yeah.
Or a real axe.
A real, I know.
Wait a minute, I didn't bring the saw.
You might not have one.
I've got one in my pocket.
Okay.
As long as you got one, here's the saw.
All right. Yeah, Mac, I'll do whatever you want me to do. It doesn't matter. So.
Let's start with the assumption that we're going to cut it into one piece.
Okay. Do that. I'm going to cut these off if you can. If they cut it like right, right, let's say here, we can just manhandle it just off the trail here. We don't have to limit
Well,
this,
my big concern is if we do cut it there,
uh-huh.
what stops this from rolling?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So if it drops straight down,
Drop straight down.
there's
Yeah,
a-
it's
there's
gonna
a
come up
stump
against
coming out
this.
right there.
I'm almost wondering if you shouldn't cut it just
Cut it
point of
right there?
debate right
Okay.
there, because then maybe it'll nestle into that.
That's what you're
Yeah.
saying.
But then again, it may nestle into that over here as well.
Yeah.
And in fact, having all these stobs on here when you cut it,
It's gonna force it to kind of roll back anyway.
so maybe we shouldn't cut all these out of the way right away.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, the one right there for sure is gonna.
evolving situation, I say go for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the one that's right here is probably gonna try to push it the other way though.
Yeah, I'll start up on the top. I know I'm gonna have some vines in there, but we'll see how it goes. Comes from the bottom, okay?
Oh, definitely from the bottom.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm always debating actually putting a little bit of a V in here, but let's see how it goes. Yeah. Ready?
Yep, I'm gonna get onto your side,
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
but you go ahead.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
not
wait.
gonna-
I'll wait. That's no worry.
Not gonna
It's not gonna. Yeah. That's.
ride the log into the. Woohoo!
Yeah. Exactly.
Get off the nuclear weapon.
Yeah. You have the two wedges, right?
I got two wedges.
Yeah. Perfect.
And I have a non-regulation side of Pulaski
Yep.
too.
That's as far as I can go there before it's starting to bind up a little bit. So I might have to make a V cut out. But well, just for
Nah.
let's just see how it goes. I haven't had to yet,
It's
so.
gonna be-
You guys good? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cracking, so.
Crackle and pop.
Yep.
Yep. Moving. Party is going.
It's always just that one last little piece.
I know.
Everybody got an exit route?
Yeah. I've already exited.
Oh, you're through.
Yeah.
So this is where I would just say we just cut another chunk out.
Okay. Okay, so we also give it a shot. My arm's all sore, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where would you like it? Right about here?
I would cut it right in the middle and make it easier chunks, because that was outstandingly fast of a cut.
Yeah, it was.
So
Yep.
rather than having to manhandle a 70-foot chunk of log, let's just.
We've been doing.
So now, how did the bind change after he cut that?
Oh, well, let's see. It's resting on a rock right there.
It should be end bind at this point, because it should just fall off.
Oh,
Yeah.
that part?
Yeah, because it's no longer bound up now that the log's in two pieces. So a lot of times you'll cut the log out in the middle, and people won't realize all the binds have changed.
Yeah.
So which way do you think it's going to move here?
I think it's gonna just drop a little bit there on that end, and this and
Far end or on this end?
on that end, because it's the heavy end. But it's also pretty well impinged on there.
The pivot point that it's against is only about a foot and a half from that end.
This is also a good place to talk about rule of tens. You guys know the rule of tens?
The 10 fingers, 10 toes?
Oh no, that's 10-4. You never want to cut a log perpendicular. You always want to give it a little bit of a 10-degree cut.
Oh, cut
Either way.
side-
And what you basically want to do here is, because if we're going to be pulling the log that way, you want to open the door. You see what I'm saying? You're fine as is. No, keep cutting. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
It's fine. It's just future consideration.
Yeah.
Rule-
It's easier.
I remember doing that.
Yeah.
Making it at an angle. So
Yeah, even kind of make it and kind of tilt it down just a
Yeah,
little bit.
and that way it drops out, and that can save yourself a lot of aggravation.
Yeah.
You say the word when you want me in there. I will pass the baton.
Pass the baton, yeah. Is it starting to bind up there?
Starting to bind up a bit.
Okay.
I will pass the
Yeah.
baton. Here, have the baton.
You all right?
Not much. So you got there's a
I get
there is a branch supporting this.
You want to swing it up just a little bit that way? Thank you.
bit.
I will
No,
take.
I won't chop you into it.
Well, just 10 seconds of.
Never know. Yeah.
Let's try this awesome weapon here.
Yeah.
It is.
It takes a while to get started. I know. It's a little bit weird. And the teeth on the end are smaller, so that's very